Many a time while preparing the optional subject, especially anthropology, we don't know exactly where we stand. This happens with many people because many of them are doing self-study or even after taking some help from the respective faculties, still they don't know how to overcome these drawbacks that they have. One is with respect to finishing the syllabus, other is practicing the answers, and the third thing is revising multiple times. So how the Anthro 555 mentorship is going to help be at any stage you are. If you can dedicate yourself for these 3 months of time and follow the schedule rigorously, you will be able to ace your anthropology in a proper way. You can see this year All India highest scorer Abhishek Singh, and you can also see the third highest scorer of anthropology acknowledge the importance of mentorship in the preparation. Most of the students are very intelligent. They can do excellent if properly guided. The people are not lazy. They have attended the classes, they have taken notes, they have revised, they have re-revised. But even then, after writing few tests, but somehow their scores do not improve. Hello everyone, welcome to Shiva Teja Sir. Myself Shiva Teja, faculty for Anthropology. We all know that many a times while preparing the optional subject, especially anthropology, we don't know exactly where we stand. So most of the times we finish our syllabus, or sometimes we keep on practicing, or at times we feel stuck. We don't know where exactly we stand, and this happens with many people because many of them are doing self study, or even after taking some help from the respective faculties, still they don't know how to overcome these drawbacks that they have. So, in order to help all those who are doing at self pace and they want to overcome their own personal challenges at different level. One is with respect to finishing the syllabus, other is practicing the answers, and the third thing is revising multiple times. So all these things you can only overcome through proper guidance and structured preparation. So how the Anthro 555 mentorship is going to help you be at any stage you are. If you can dedicate yourself for these 3 months of time and follow the schedule rigorously, you will be able to ace your anthropology in a proper way. So this is going to commence from 16th of August, and you already know the toppers who have produced good results with respect to their scores in anthropology have acknowledged the mentorship and its value. You can see this year All India highest scorer Abhishek Singh, and you can also see the third highest scorer of anthropology also acknowledge the importance of mentorship in the preparation. What generally happens where exactly the student faces the problem? So you might stand somewhere among one of these or multiple aspects you might be facing. Okay, so what happens, the most of the students are very intelligent and they can do excellent if properly guided. They are not lazy, they are putting their efforts. Even one of you might be very intelligent, smart, and only you know it, because outsider always tries to judge, but you know it well that how deserving you are. But what happens, because have you are not having the right guidance, you might miss it out. So the people are not lazy. They have attended the classes, they have taken notes, they have revised, they have re-revised. But even then, after writing few tests, but somehow their scores do not improve. So even after doing all the things, sometimes their scores still did not work out and they did not perform in the final examination. So now how to overcome this? So you basically see that many people collect all the content. Okay, you have all the content. You have taken toppers notes, you have followed some XYZ institutes notes, but still you lack the clarity. So content without clarity remains useless. In the evolving papers that you notice in these days, okay, so in the 2023 and 2024 papers, you observe the analytical trend of UPSC. So if you don't have the clarity with the subject and you just you are doing the content randomly, then you are stuck. And at the same time, if you see, you always think that you will write answers when you finish multiple revisions and you never start writing. You think that I'll revise once, twice, now I'll remember everything when I do it twice, thrice, then I'll start writing. But the day never comes. So you might fall under any of these categories. Okay, so you're writing, but you're stuck. Okay, so you kept on writing daily, you're writing three answers, four answers, but without honest feedback, you're not improving. So sometimes you need to understand this carefully. Practice makes man perfect. But if you practice bad things, you become perfect at wrong things. So honest feedback is very much necessary in the process. And sometimes, you have followed the advice, but it is not tailored to you. So people say that write intro, body, conclusion, and improve on introduction, improve on conclusion. But that generalized feedback may not help you directly. So you need tailored feedback to your own answers and for your own approach. So you need a tailored feedback. And like you'll think that I'll finish my preparation in 2 months, 2.5 months, or 3 months. But what happens, some days you do intensively, then you stop doing for some days. So this will break the preparation flow. And overall, you will have a negative experience which demotivates you to do further study. And if you look at anthropology, most of the times you feel it's factual, right? When you look at things, you feel it's factual and you start memorizing. And again, you are going wrong. Somebody should tell you you have to read this topic in so and so way. Then you will be focusing whether factual preparation is needed or the concept based preparation is needed. So you should master the content rather than mugging them up or the rote learn. Okay, so you are memorizing rather than mastering the content. And at the same time, we tend to do topics which are interesting. Okay, so normally what we do when we take any syllabus, marriage or culture, we tend to study for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and we tend to study all the things that are mentioned in the notes or any book that you are studying. But should you invest the amount of time over there, or you should cut it down? Where should you invest? So you should observe the patterns and you should observe the PYQs, and somebody should tell you this is the topic where you should invest half an hour. This is the topic you should invest 3 hours. So that patterns has to be recognized, and many times students miss it. And if you look at the answer writing, you keep writing and sometimes you don't follow the time. So what happens, when you don't follow time limit, you never complete the syllabus and its practice. So generally you'll practice for 3 4 days, 4 answers, 5 answers, or sometimes you'll think I'll revise 4 5 chapters, then I'll write. And this is also a problem that you're not following a proper order. So you should prepare the physical anthropology and include the socio-cultural anthropology in physical anthropology. Many a times we tend to study in the wrong order. So there is a need for orderly approach of preparation. And if you look at the things that sometimes we tend to do alone and we think that we are doing right, but you need a peer who can verify and who can tell you that okay, so this is the thing that we are following and this is what is working for you. So all these things, if this sounds like you and you're standing somewhere and you're falling under any of these categories, then you are capable and you are able to do, but you don't have the right guidance and you are not having the right mentor. That could be the reason that you are missing out on your potential. So it is important to have a right mentor and guidance, and what we have done is to overcome these challenges. Okay, to overcome these challenges, I have designed a mentorship program known as Anthro 555 mentorship, where for 60 days, a structured plan. Okay, see, it is 60 days of practice. It will take 90 days. So for 3 months, Saturday and Sunday is off. So I want you to take a break as well. Continuous preparation will lead to exhaustion and you will give up. So that should not happen. So there is a need for break as well. Okay. So what we do is you have daily answer writing. So because of which you will get a schedule. First of all, you have a schedule which is spanning around 90 days and 60 days of writing, and you will be given orderly syllabus, orderly arranged syllabus, because of which you are reading in a proper order and interlinking between the syllabus develops because of this way of reading. And next, whatever you read, it has to be converted into answers. Okay, so that's why you have daily answer writing. Then the respective model answers are provided to you for every question whatever that is given, and here you will be understanding how toppers think, how toppers write to get the maximum marks, so that model answers will reflect the actual toppers answers. And at the same time, you will be having, for the answers that you write, you will be given the feedback for each answer, and the feedback is going to tell you where exactly you have to improve, and it is tailored to you. It is not like write the introduction, write the body, or sometimes what happens, they just mention what all points are missing in the model answer and they just tell write this. But here you will be finding the tailored feedback which is suitable to you rather than a general feedback. And you have weekly mentorship session, so where every Saturday you will be having a mentorship session. You can come up with your doubts, and you will also be told how to prepare. Okay, suppose there is a syllabus, and in this syllabus, which topics or which sources to be referred and how it should be read. So these things will help you in having a prior advanced understanding of the syllabus, what should be read, what should be avoided, how much you should be reading. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in the discussion session and the mentorship session, and you can rectify and resolve. Okay, so and the syllabus, I told you, it is aligned with the question flow. Okay, every day whatever the questions that you get, it is aligned with the syllabus that is mentioned. So whatever the schedule you have, you'll get the questions from those syllabus only, so that you are completing the syllabus, you are practicing, you are getting the feedback, you are understanding how to structure the answers, and at the same time you are maintaining a discipline for a longer period of time. There would be respective revisions because you have full length test. In the full length test, all the things that you have done so far, you will revise it multiple times. So this will help you cover your syllabus, revise it, write the answers, structure your answers, cover your PYQs, at the same time ensure that you are presenting it on time. So this is going to act as a solution to all your problems if you are stuck somewhere. So this is structured for 60 days, and at the same time you will be having a good peer group to address any personal queries that you have. So overall, it is going to be a solution to everybody who is stuck at a particular point. Either they are done with their content, either they are done with their practice, but they don't have the feedback. So you're standing somewhere, but you're not aware of it. So in that case, then this would be the right thing. So first, you will be provided with the source, schedule, daily target, then you have the questions for practice, then evaluation, feedback, and the personal mentorship. So if you can follow for 3 months, you can cover your syllabus properly, and with this proper coverage of syllabus and full length tests, you will be having good confidence with respect to Anthro, so that post prelims you need not be worried about anthropology. So this is going to help you immensely. And if you are somebody who is facing any of these problems, okay, if you are facing any of these problems, you have content but you are lacking the clarity, you are not writing, you are just waiting to write, or if you have written and you don't have the personalized feedback which is tailored to you, then in all these cases you are going to face the problem. So I think Anthro 555 mentorship is going to address all these queries, and it is going to commence from 16th of August. And if you have any queries, you can reach out to our admin team and they are going to help you. So you can see the schedule. So every day you have given a particular syllabus, and on that you will be given questions to practice, and at the same time it is evaluated. So this is for 60 days. So it starts with socio-cultural anthropology, then we have physical anthropology, After physical anthropology, we have archaeological anthropology. Okay, so after physical anthropology we have archaeological anthropology, then full test, and after that you have paper 2 Indian society part, and then you have tribal part. So after this again you have paper 2 full test. Okay, so at the same time, so these are our toppers feedback. You can go through anytime. The brochure is available in the link given below, and the course is to commence. The course will commence from 16th of August. Okay, and there are limited seats. You know that if the number exceeds, the quality always decline. So we are going to intake only limited number of people, and we are going to focus on them fully. Okay, so I think I have provided a clarity regarding the mentorship here. So what it is going to consist of. So you'll be having what source to follow. We'll tell you what source to follow and how to read it, and at the same time you will be given questions to practice. You will be given model answers. You will be given feedback. You will be provided with doubt solving sessions weekly, and you will be able to contact us whenever you have doubts and rectify them through the group discussions. And also you will be having a strong peer group where you can cross check your performance with others. So these are the things that Anthro 555 mentorship consists of, and see you all in the class. Thank you.